Welcome, Libra, to your May 2022 reading. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. Now, before I get into your reading, I want to just announce that in May I am giving away a free offer of a an opportunity basically for you to ask a question to me and I will respond. Now, normally I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers and I'm still doing that. So if you are a new subscriber, I just click that subscribe button, ask your question in the comments below, and I'll give you a little bit more of an in-depth kind of reading than the offer that I'm actually offering. If you are a new subscriber, make sure you put new subscriber in the comment section just before you ask your question, and that way I'll know that all new subscribers get that lengthier in-depth reading. But if you don't want to subscribe to my channel, or you're already subscribed, you can ask me a question. It can be a yes or no question, something you're just a little bit concerned about or you'd like to know about, and put your question down in the comment section below, and I will answer that in 1 to 2 sentences. It won't be as in-depth as the new subscribers get. But it's an offer I am offering for May only at this stage. So please take me up on that offer and we'll see how we go for next month. Now, let's get into your reading. Now, first of all, I have to say, I'm just going to straighten my camera a little bit here. But first of all, I have to say Happy Mother's Day for all of you out there that are mums, or if you're not a mum, Happy Mother's Day anyway, because I'm sure you're going to want to spend some time with your own mum if she's around. Now, let's get into your reading. Now, you start out with the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this could potentially be a significant Virgo in your life, but this is a general reading, so this can be a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. Now, Libra, don't get too hung up on the star signs. It's more about the energy that the cards describe rather than the actual star sign. But there could potentially be someone in your life that is an earth sign, and I feel like there could be some worries or some concerns or some issues that you have had around this person, just because it's above the 9 of Swords. But when the Queen of Pentacles shows up in a reading, it's a lot of magic going on here. You know, it's almost like it's a time of manifestation for you, and you're able to, it's almost like you've just got everything figured out, and you are going to want to take the down-to-earth approach when it comes to anything, whether it's your finances, whether it's your personal growth, whether it's your worries. You're going to take the down-to-earth approach to any of that kind of stuff. Now, it's almost like when this card shows up, you're kind of asked to make sure that everyone around you has their needs met. And it's interesting that the energy of that Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing, caring kind of energy. It's someone that is an amazing friend or mother or spouse, and they're good at doing everything. They're good at running a company, at raising money. They're good at, fixing the house and tending the garden. They're one of those people that just have their finger in all the pies, and they're really good at doing things. And often what happens when a court card like that shows up in a reading, it really is saying that you are going to be showing a lot of these qualities in May as well. You are going to be the one that's able to do everything. Look after the family, look after the house, look after your friends, your kids, be great at work. You know, you're going to be kind of having your finger in all the pies. And for some of you, this can also be a little bit stressful as well and creating some worries here for you. But I feel like you are going to be able to handle this quite well. And just remember with this card, it's also a bit of a reminder that if you are having interactions with other people, just remember to use kindness in those interactions. You're an air sign and you're very intellectual, you're very you come from a place of the mind, of the intellect, of the thought, and you can be very, you know, air signs are swords, and you can speak the truth, and it can cut people sometime. You know, you have got that ability to just say it like it is, truthfully, honestly, straightforwardly. You don't take no BS, and so it can be hurtful to other people. So just remember that. Use a little bit of a softer approach if there is any kind of interaction that you are having with others. But you might not just understand the situation that they're going through. They might be going through a little bit more than you actually realise. So that's just a little bit of a side note there. But yeah, I feel like there is going to be a lot of fast, busy energy for you in May. Now you've got the King of Cups showing up here as well. So this could be a water sign in your life that's very significant. That is a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces here. And the King of Cups, sorry, I thought I said it, the King of Earth then. The King of Cups is just a beautiful, caring, loving soul. And they are really, when this card shows up in a reading, you know, again, similar message to that Queen of Pentacles. It's like you are going to be taking on a lot of these qualities as well. And when the King of Cups shows up, it's really asking you to open your heart and show a little bit of compassion for those people around you. And also open your mind to new creative ways of thinking. And I feel like you are absolutely going to be doing this in May because you have got the Ace of Swords right beneath the King of Cups. So this is new ideas, new ways of thinking. So you are absolutely going to be having some wonderful ideas coming in for you, and a lot of clarity as well in the way you think is coming in for you, particularly regarding emotional situations in your life. You're going to be able to look at them with a clearer perspective, a bit of a different perspective here as well. But when it comes to relationships, if this is someone in your life, and the interesting thing is you've got the Lovers here, Libra. So for some of you, you may very well be in a position where there is a new relationship starting for you. And there could be a couple of suitors here that you might be needing to choose from as well. So it could be an earth sign or a water sign here that you are needing to choose from. But what you need to know, if there is a King of Cups in your life that is romantically involved with you, or you are romantically involved with them, this person is someone that you can really trust. And you know, they've got such a golden heart, they've got such integrity, and they're just a romantic, committed person, and they give their heart to you as well. Now, if you're not wanting to be involved in a relationship, or you're already in a relationship with someone, this, as I said, is you taking on a lot of these loving, caring qualities, and you might be needing to think outside of the box a little bit when it comes to relationships. Now we move on to the Eight of Pentacles. Now, wow, you've got the Eight of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. There is some and the Queen of Pentacles. So you've got a few money cards here, and they are all great for money. These are amazing cards. So I feel like financially things are going to be very good for you in May. The Eight of Pentacles talks about you learning some new skills. This is the card of the apprentice. So you could have just gotten a new job and you are learning some new skills. You might be really throwing yourself into some new studies in regards to a business that you might want to start or create. And you might be just already in a job and you're really honing your skills and getting better at it, at what you do. And now if you're working on a project, I can see you working really hard. There's a lot of fast energy around you. You've got that Knight of Swords. This is coming in swift and fast. It's right beneath that Eight of Pentacles. So there could be a new job coming in quite quickly. But your eyes are set on perfection when you have the Eight of Pentacles. You really want to do well. So you might be taking some seminars, going back to school, anything to do with education as well. This card relates to. So this could be happening quite quickly. Could even be a law degree that you are going into. But yeah, definitely honing your skills here, working hard, getting better at what you do, at making money, at starting a business, something like that. And because it is right next to that Pentacles, that 10 of Pentacles, you are going to do so well. This is a card of financial security and just joyful contentment. You're really happy in your life right now. There's a really strong concern for your family, and almost knowing that your children's future is financially secure. You're concerned about that. I mean, there could be some worries there regarding that, but I don't feel like this Nine of Swords that's showing up is really related to your finances. I think you're doing very, very well. Your home's really important to you, your hearth, your material comforts, they're all important to you. And a lot of people say, oh, money doesn't matter, but I'm a Capricorn, so money matters a lot and your security matters a lot. And I feel like you're in a great place in May. The 10 of Pentacles really is just a card that you're in this place where everything feels right, and you've earned the right to be proud of yourself as well, Libra. And this can also talk about inheritance money and just a successful completion. All 10s are completions, so you could have been working towards something, and in May you're seeing the fruits of your labour. You're coming to a successful completion here when it comes to your career or your finances, or just your home, physical kind of stuff that is related to you and what's going on in your life. But just lovely, beautiful energy. Now, just to touch on that Nine of Swords, again, I feel like this could be, these are worries. You might be having some sleepless nights here. Could be to do with family, your mum even, for a lot of you. But, this is kind of like that situation where if you focus on your fears and on your worries, it manifests them into reality. And because the Nine of Swords often talks about unfounded fears, this is worries and things, you're worried about stuff that isn't actually going to happen. So just remember that, and it's so easy to say, just don't worry about that stuff, but it it's not necessary to worry about what it is that you're worried about, because if you do this, as I said, you can manifest stuff that's not even real. It's not even happening. These are all nighttime worries, nighttime nightmares. But for some of you, as I said, there could be a little bit of a conflict here between someone, and as I said, potentially this a mother figure, or this earth sign that you have in your life. This, just because it's of the proximity of the card to the Queen of Pentacles here. But I feel like, yeah, this is unfounded, and you are going to be getting a new way of looking at things. The Ace of Swords is sweeping away all of that stuff. This is that card of truth. You're going to be able to look at things differently, and really this is a card that, if you're running into obstacles, or bumps along your journey or along the road when it comes to anything, it's almost like you're getting this gift from your angels. If you look at the hand holding the sword, it's coming out of the clouds, and as I said, this cuts away the BS. This is giving you a new way of looking at things, a new ideas about how to tackle any of the issues that you may be having in your life here. And it's happening quickly. I really feel like that's happening quickly. That Knight of Swords there, all knights are fast, well, not fast moving energy. All knights are movement of energy, and the Knight of Swords is like whirlwind kind of energy, fast moving stuff that comes in and really sweeps you off your feet in a sense that quickly. It's a card of taking action, and you are taking action this month, whether it's to do with your career, your ideas. You're going to be actioning things and moving things forward very, very quickly. Now, the Lovers card, as I did touch on, this is beautiful. This is Gemini energy. And this can talk about being in a situation where there is a choice to be made. And it can often talk about a choice that needs to be made regarding your love life or your love relationships. But it can also just talk about something that you are quite passionate about, a decision that needs to be made here. But, the Lovers card, of course, the first thought that we think when the Lovers card shows up is a powerful and long-lasting romantic relationship that could potentially be on its way for those singles out there. And most of the time this is the case, but this isn't the type of love that just falls into your life for a brief time and then just fades away. This is a lifelong love, regardless of whether you stay together with this person or not. It is a love that impacts your life forever. And this can also talk about engagement. It can talk about marriage. For those of you that are already in a relationship, it can be talking about moving on to that next level. This does represent your soulmate here. But it's a relationship that really does change your life forever. Now, as I said, those of you that are already in a relationship that are not meeting anyone new, this can be a significant choice that does have to do with something that you are in love with, like your career, like a passionate project, like your home, like your family. So there could be a decision that you need to make quite swiftly that is coming in for you in May. And just take your time, allow your intuition to guide you here. But again, this is a general reading, so you take what resonates here, but there could also be a situation where you are needing to choose between two people perhaps that you have been dating, and now the time has come to make a choice as to which person you want to spend more time with and build a life with here. Now, your final card from the Gateway Oracle deck is Breaking Barriers, and the affirmation for this particular card is, I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. And the meaning of this card is, there are times to go with the flow, but this isn't one of them. Now is the time to break through self-imposed barriers, gather your inner forces, and break free from whatever is holding you back. The universe wants you to know, don't let fear or even reason prevent you from overcoming barriers. Trust your instincts and push through. Remember to keep going and don't stop. Just as it takes effort for a chick to hatch out of its shell, or a seedling to push through the hard-packed earth, this is your time to use supreme effort to break out of your own shell and reach the light. The energy of breaking through isn't always neat and tidy, so it's okay to feel messy and chaotic for a while. Eventually, the situation will sort itself out and peace will reign. And Libra, I feel like this is also happening quite quickly as well. If you are going to be breaking free of any barriers, if you need new enlightenment, new clarity that is coming in quickly in that Ace of Swords and that Knight of Swords, this is all happening very quickly, and you're going to be doing a lot of this in May and being able to move forward in a beautiful direction. I'm really loving this message for you. So we'll leave it at that, Libra. Don't forget, take me up on that offer of an opportunity to ask me a question, and I'll shuffle my cards for you. And for anyone who does want to subscribe and is new to my channel and wants to subscribe, make sure you put in your question, a new subscriber, and I will give you a more in-depth answer to your question. So have a great month, Libra, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.